Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to share my knowledge on effective preparations for examinations with you. Most of you must have noticed by now that several of your friends get good grades, whether or not they study in class or they sleep in class. To those of you who study hard and get weaker grades than those who sleep in class, I'd like you to pay special attention to what I am about to share with you today. Today, I am going to reveal the secrets to their success. There are three main things I will be sharing with you today: time management, effective studying, and improved concentration during examinations. First and foremost, time management. What I mean about time management is not the allocation of time in your daily timetable, but effective method to use your time wisely when it comes to studying. Psychologically, humans have a concentration span of roughly 45 minutes average. So when you study after this concentration span, what happens is most of what you study does not go into your brain. So take a short break every now and then, but remember to get back to studying. Don't wind up doing something that will further stress your brain, and when you get back to studies, you'll just end up more tired than when you left. Secondly, effective studying. Effective studying is not about memorizing textbooks or scripts, nor exam hints given to you by lecturers. Effective studying means to maximize efficiency when studying. It is important to understand what you have studied and then apply it in real life. If you are able to apply it in real life, it will be much easier for you to remember it. Remembering something is different from memorizing. When you forget what you remember, you can think back to the root and the whole structure pops back up. But when you memorize and you forget, you will have a gap in your mind that cannot be patched up. By going back to square one, you're going to be blank at that area. So study smart and not study hard. Also, pick a good place when you want to study. It is extremely vital to effective studying. The place to study varies from people to people. Some studies better in groups and some studies better alone. If you are the type that studies better in groups, find a group of good students that will study instead of wasting time. And for those of you who studies alone, avoid studying in your bedroom, especially when you're alone, because you may not notice, but subconsciously you will be distracted by the thought of going to sleep or playing with things you see in your bedroom, like a teddy bear. Try going to a place where you can concentrate, and I am not kidding, some people tend to have high concentration when they study at proper places such as study halls, library, or even the bathroom. Lastly, improve concentration during examination. Most of us tend to get nervous by the thought of an examination. The examination put a lot of stress on us, which leads us to get nervous and then forget things. So here's a few tips on how you can improve your concentration during an examination. It all starts off with health. Avoid eating meat starting 9 hours before your examination. Go with a less heavy diet. Go for maybe noodles, wheat, rice, vegetable, and even fruits. The body requires a large amount of blood to digest what you have eaten, and oily food slows down the process, and meat takes a long time to be digested. By relocating that amount of blood used to digest and go to your brain, now your brain has more oxygen supply. With more oxygen, it can think and work even harder than it did before. Also, drink lots of water. Avoid dehydration and overheating. Your brain tends to produce a lot of heat when it starts to work really hard. Also, stop studying one day before your examination and then go get some sleep. If you do not have enough time to study, then don't study last minute. Go on and study a few days earlier. A lot of sleep is needed so you do not fall asleep during your examinations. Thank you.